A few years ago, I was invited to an engineered wood flooring plant in Kentucky. They were losing millions of dollars in scrap, and they wanted to see if I could help them reduce their losses using my Kaizen approach. So the first day I got there, I took a walk with the leadership team around their facility. The first thing I noticed was the strong leadership commitment to safety. The second thing I noticed was the immense amount of scrap wood all over the plant and the furious rates of production that were occurring while making that scrap. Now, as we took our walk, the plant manager pointed out very proudly a production board that was mounted against an office wall. On the board, they were tracking production and issues on an hourly basis for all their manufacturing lines. So what I noticed, though, was there was no mention of scrap on that board, and I asked the team if they would wait by the board so I could see how people interacted with it on an hourly basis. About 5 minutes went by, and I noticed an operator on one of the manufacturing lines writing something on a piece of paper, and then leaving her line as it was running, looking stressed, taking that piece of paper to the whiteboard and putting information on the board that she had written on the piece of paper. She then acknowledged us, looking a little flustered, and went back to her line. And what I also noticed was she wasn't the only one that looked stressed, and a few others interacted with the board, but I noticed that certain hours, none of the information had been updated. What I realized was the board was not designed at the convenience of the people doing the work, but it was designed for the convenience of management. So my suggestion was that let's run a Kaizen event, let's get everybody aligned around who we're trying to share the information with and how we can reduce scrap in the plant. But the very first thing to do would be to take the boards and put them at the lines convenient to the people doing the work. Then, rather than having people come to the board to help management understand what was going on, management should come back to the lines and then engage with the people doing the work in their place, in their time, and be support to them. This led to a Kaizen event that reduced scrap by many percentage points and saved millions of dollars. But that's another story for another day. I hope this story provided you with some inspiration to revisit your own processes. I have a lot more I'd like to share. Head over to pi-partners.com to learn how I can help. And check back from time to time for more Kaizen stories.